Plastic pollution has been practiced ever since it was invented in the 1900s. By discarding our trash into the environment, we endanger all the wildlife surrounding us, including ourselves. This
With this accumulation of garbage around the world, more and more of it is trashed into the ocean. So much so that it is estimated that every minute a garbage truck full of plastic is dumped into the ocean, meaning that every year around 8 million metric tons of plastic is discarded. This can create a variety of serious problems because plastic can travel all around the world, mainly by large gyres in the ocean. For example, plastic thrown in the United States can make its way to the Antarctica. However, that's not all. The gyres in our ocean also break up the pieces of plastic and convert them into microplastic. This makes it spread out at a quicker rate. Plastic from food, and can try to digest it while trying to filter out our waters. This can allow the plastic to get stuck in their filters.
So, when other marine life eat these mollusks, the plastic is intermixing in our food chain. Since plastic does not degrade, it is broken up in the animal, making it more proliferated and increasing the possibility of plastic ingestion. This phenomenon also occurs in plankton. The plant, mixed with chemicals, which is a main food source in the ocean, is eaten by fish and other animals. When they are ingested by these animals, the toxins that are contained in the plastic are released and circulated through the bloodstream and then contained in the tissues of the creature. These toxins, which have been linked with diseases such as cancer, are then entered into our body once we eat the sea creature. Many animals cannot differentiate plastic from food. This can cause them to die a slow and painful death due to plastic ingestion. For example, when whales feed, they open their mouths and gulp all the material that they come across. Each time they do so, they can take in about 75,000 liters of water per mouthful, expressing the liquid and eating all the tiny fish and krill remaining. However, they are not able to spot the difference between plastic and food and can sadly consume the substance. The whale shown on screen is dying from plastic consumption. It was found that inside the creature there were 6 square meters of plastic sheeting, causing it to die of starvation. Sadly, other creatures such as turtles can mistake plastic bags for jellyfish. Seabirds also pick plastic off the surface of the ocean, thinking it to be food, and feeding it to their offsprings. A baby chick was found to have a record of 276 pieces of plastic in its body, being 15% of its body mass. This is comparable to having 12 pizzas inside your stomach.
By 2050, when the population explodes to almost 10 billion people, it is expected that the plastic production will triple. This is a concerning problem since the ocean is already used as a dump, and tripling the amount of plastic might destroy part of the ecosystem, leading to major extinctions of many different species. There are many different ways to slow down plastic pollution in our oceans. Bringing your own bags to the store and keeping your food in glass containers is a very good idea. This will reduce the plastic bag usage and will allow you to have long-time reusable bags and jars, making it better for the environment and less expensive for your wallet. In addition, jars and bags that come from your house can be cleaner and safer to use, since you know their durability and where they came from. Many people think that using paper bags is a good idea. However, it is not the best of solutions. Paper is eco-friendly since it is made out of wood, but that creates a whole other problem. We are already cutting a large amount of forests, and trees are essentially our air filter. Therefore, if we start cutting more of it, the air would be even more polluted and many creatures would have their habitats destroyed. Getting food without plastic wrapping can be another solution. Of course, germs and other people constantly touching your product can be a small problem, but if you clean your items well, it won't matter as much. In addition, even if you are paying the price in some aspects, saving the planet is much more important. The real big issue is that many stores are not willing to try this, because plastic is much cheaper and it works effectively for them.
Not only can you partake in saving our environment, but industries can as well. Recycling is definitely a big solution. It allows us to practice a closed-loop recycling system, meaning to reuse plastic and other substances to turn it into a new product. This technique is relatively cheap and does not negatively impact our environment. Industries can also practice pyrolysis. This technique allows to decompose plastic into diesel by applying great heat to chemicals. This might very well be the gateway to our problem. Each day, a single machine can make up to 18,000 liters of diesel. Pyrolysis allows us to take plastic, an environmental catastrophe, and turn it into a highly used item. Now that you are aware of the problem, we ask you to practice solutions that might help our ecosystem. If it is to stop using straws or to use fabric bags, your actions can help save our world. We strongly demand that the government starts taking matters in its own hands. Many countries have proved that they can impose laws and recommend actions to help beat plastic pollution. For example, the government from Rwanda was able to ban plastic bags, which is a big contribution to our environment. In addition, countries such as Germany imposed a bottle deposit system that allows consumers to receive 25 cents for putting plastic bottles in a machine, allowing the container to go through the retailer that recycles them. We strongly call out for people around the world to help save our planet.
All in all, if we don't act soon, we might have to say goodbye to our beloved oceans. Not only is the plastic accumulating, but the biodiversity is fading away. More people should be involved in a fight towards a better world. It is shameful to think that the population is more involved in spreading out the news than the government. We have to act immediately or we will face even bigger consequences.